Hey and welcome back to the Scottish Highlands and my episode 8 of my Zero to Hero run. Last episode we actually bought the new tractors and we will hopefully put them to good use in this episode. So I think we were at the point in the month where we cleared all of the important contracts that we wanted to do. Actually there is a new one showing up. Plowing. We could actually think about that. It would take 35 minutes, but we could make a bit of money while we are waiting. On the other hand, I kind of want to advance into the next month and see how things progress on our farm, like how our animals like grow up and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm always a bit torn between doing contracts and just like skipping and advancing the time. So we have enough food. We we still have offspring in 4 months, and actually put some thought into this while we were between episodes. I was thinking maybe I will just like open a kind of a second sheep. What is it called? Like a meadow where they can like sit around and eat grass. Behind this barn. So yeah, this is something I'm actually thinking about that I might want to do. Obviously, we would need to cut down more trees then. We could use the money right now to actually buy our next piece of land, which would be 24 probably is what I want to buy next. It's like 200k. 25. Yeah, 25 is so expensive. Holy shit. I mean, it's huge, obviously, but actually, yeah, it's twice as much as 24. So yeah, I think we will buy 24. And in the spirit of this challenge, I actually think I will cut two in half the field. Um, on the other hand, now we have the opportunity to have the AI mow, and I can use the second tractor with the forage wagon to actually collect the stuff. So this could be interesting this month. So yeah, I'm not sure, I'm not 100% on what I want to do, but yeah, it's at least a thought that came in my head between episodes that I can just like open a like a new sheep meadow behind the barn in this area, and then we can hopefully transfer easily some of our sheeps to this meadow and make space for the new offspring in 4 months. So I will look into this more. Actually, let me quickly take a look on how expensive this would be. We go to animals and we go to sheep. So this would be 14k, yeah. And we need water. So it is 14k plus an additional where's like this the thing where you can like transport water. This one. So it's like 20k, around 20k to open this um second space for sheeps. What is it actually called? Pasture. Right, that's the word I was looking for. Sheep pasture, yeah. Okay, so we can do that over here. So this might be an option. And yeah, again, we can use the wood from these trees to hopefully buy more land in the future. So from that money, I hope we can make another like 200k. We would buy the field 24, and yeah, again, I'm thinking about splitting two in half so that we have this part stays grass and we um yeah, we put out something else on this part of the field. Then we would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different fields, and then if we saw like different crops, we would actually complete our challenge. So this would fit with my plan on the number of episodes if we do it this way. Otherwise, I think we might actually be too slow, considering we kind of need big money to buy anything else that is close to us. So this one is 300k, 400k, 200k. So this would be cheap as well. So we could look into this as well. But yeah, we will look into this more when we actually have the money, what we want to buy. But I'm pretty sure I want to buy 24 first. All right, so let's advance into the next month. We will look at the contracts. We will look at our animals. We will look at the fields if there's anything to do for us. But I'm pretty sure it is sleeping through the winter for now. Let's go with 8:30 again, since we we kind of want a bit of daylight. I don't want it to be like too dark for you guys, and kind of like not too much to do anyway. So I think we can afford it to sleep in a little bit. All right, so we are in January, so we finally finished the first year. We are in the second year, and one of the things I want to do is actually pay a bit back on my loan first. So we will go into finances, and then where can I like repay? Okay, I can repay here. So for now, I think we will repay 10K since we are still a bit constrained on the money. We will repay 10K for now. We might increase the rate actually at which we pay back if we have a little more financial stability. So 90K left on our loan. That's pretty good. And now we can look at the things that happening on the farm. So I should have actually like watched on how much did we loan interest. 333K, 333 pound. So this is like not a lot. It's actually quite easy for us to pay that, even the next few months. So yeah, there was a lot of food being used by the sheep. So we need to like refill this next month, I think. And now we can look at the field again. So what it is saying? It's saying 2 out of 4 growing. What is field number 2 saying? Let's visit that. It's harvested still. Yeah, so it's not growing in these months. So we need to like kind of wait until spring, and then the fields hopefully will be growing again, and then we can actually like collect more grass to feed our sheep. All right. Last but not least, let's actually visit field number 4 to see what's going on here. So it's 3 out of 9 and still growing. So yeah, I'm not sure what that means. Maybe it means that it cannot grow in winter. Or actually, when did we plant this? It's December, November, and then October. Did we plant in September? I don't think so. I think we planted in October, right? No, that can't be true. No, we planted in August on the first day. So it's 3 out of 9 now. So it doesn't grow during the winter is what I'm taking from that. So and this one doesn't either. So yeah. Okay, winter is basically that time. Let's see what kind of contracts we get. Plowing. And it's fucking far away. Yeah, I kind of don't want to do that. That's not happening. Let's actually look at what else we can do this time of the year. I will take a look at the sheeps again and see how much wool we actually produced, so that I can get like a sense for how much yeah we can expect per month in the future. So it is 400 now. Yeah, that's not a lot. Hmm. So it's offspring in 3 months. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what we should do now with the sheep. Maybe we actually go for the sheep pasture. Maybe we don't. Oh, it has like Christmas decoration on the house. That's actually quite cool. Nice. All right. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe we will use a bit of the time to actually remove some of the trees over there, and then once I've done that, we will just advance time. Yeah, I think I will do that. Let's actually switch to the chainsaw real quick, and then yeah, I'm not sure where the entrance would be. I think it might have been over here, right? So we will do a path into the woods like right here. And then all of this area over here will be the pasture, right? I think this makes the most sense. So we will cut down all of the trees here. So yeah, well, cut down some trees, and I will bring you guys back once I'm done with that. Right. So while I was like cutting down the trees behind the silos, and actually like moving away all of the machinery, I noticed something. In the sawmill, there's like this area where you collect like these wood chips, and it's full. So yeah, I'm thinking about actually like picking it up. Hmm. Not sure how. start filling. Yeah. I don't know if this is like a bug or something, where it's like manage this production point, where it's like showing me like wood chips, but there are none. So there is like wood in the sawmill, but there's like no wood chips. So I think this is like a bug, this visual. So yeah, we'll return this trailer to its position and drive the tractor out of the way so that we can continue like carrying the wood over. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure that we are not like missing out on a bunch of money from actually wood chips that we kind of ignored in the past. This would be not ideal. So let's actually like get this tractor out of the way as well. I need to make sure that I have like a bit of space in the yard to collect the trees. All right, so I will continue collecting the trees. Just to give you like an idea, I decided to like let this tree live because I kind of like it. I mean, it's a bit too close to this thing. Maybe we will actually like cut both of them down. But my idea was like that I kind of like having this like natural like tree growth behind my buildings, like close to them at least. But yeah, this one like clips through the buildings anyway. So we might actually replace this one. This one is a pine, and then over here we have, what is this one? Spruce. So we will like maybe replace these trees anyway, because they are like kind of like ugly bugging through this. But I like this like natural kind of like the nature close to the actual industrial or like farm buildings. I kind of like that. So again, I will like remove the tree stumps now and collect all of the trees. See you in a bit. All right, so I think we removed all of the trees, and I actually decided to like remove the trees that are not fitting here anyway, and we will replace them first. So let's look at some trees. We take something that is actually like quite long, but yeah, I think this one might actually fit quite well over here. Let's keep looking if we find something else. This might work as well. Looks actually quite cool. Um, yeah, I think we don't want to use these again since we have them in the front. I think I want to use this one over here. And then maybe we go for like maybe like this one. Or rather this one. Or this could be interesting. But how do we like rotate these? Place item? Oh, like this. Okay. So I can actually like rotate them and place them right at the back of the barn. Like this. Yeah. Kind of like that. Let's take a look. Yeah. Yeah, this looks like much better. And now we have like still the same kind of like setting where we have like the nature close to like the farm buildings, and I kind of like that. But we have still like this room all the way in the middle over here where we can like build our sheep pasture. Um, let's actually refine this area a bit and look for grass. I think we will start with the texture anyway. This one. So I want to like use this brush and actually like paint this in this way, I think. Like this. And I think I will paint it all the way to the buildings over here. So like this. And then even a bit closer to the silos. Like so. And then we will make this a bit bigger. But there will be like a path anyway, so yeah, I think we will like do it like this. But there will be like a path going through here anyway. And then we actually will use the grass, and I think I want to use like the long grass. Yeah. Yep. Kind of like that. Let's actually like use this, and I will do a bit of patches on through the like brown structure, the brown like floor color, so that it is a bit more like realistic, that we have like grass growing in this area as well. And then all of this will be like the green grass that we will use for our sheep pasture. Like over here. And then maybe close to the trees we can actually like look into Oh, this looks horrible. Yeah, maybe more like this. And then maybe some color. Okay, so they're all like brown because it's fucking winter, but in general, you get the idea. We want to have some variety in the brushes over here. So the pasture is actually not that big. It will be like this area. Oh, I misclicked. It will be this area over here. And yeah, I'm not sure if this is actually enough. Yeah, we need to look into that. Maybe we need a bigger place for our sheep. But I think I will try it anyway for now. And then we will like look into this like this, yeah. We will look into this more once it's completed. Let's first again paint the ground more in the green color like this. So all of this is like the pasture, so that we have an idea. And then we will use the grass again. Why is it always changing my brush size? It's kind of annoying. So like this. We could actually think about expanding towards our field, the sheep pasture, but we cannot get rid of the hedges. Damn it. Yeah, that's kind of stupid that I still haven't found a solution for this. What to do with the hedges. This is kind of annoying. Yeah. Okay, so I think we will leave it at that, like so. And then we can actually think about doing the sheep pasture in a bit. But first of all, I want to go into productions. Wait, where's productions? Oh yeah. And we want to actually start selling wood again. Oh, we already do. Okay. So it sells wood, it's running. We can now speed up the time a bit to reach 9 a.m. So now we collected the money. Yeah. So we have 300k. Around 20k I think was what we had left. So we can use 200k to buy the plot of land, and then we will use the rest to actually build our sheep farm and expand it and like move more sheep over. I think this is not sheep barn, sheep pasture is what I mean. So let's take a look at that. Sheep. So how does this work? How do I like need to do that? Is it like cannot place fence up here? Why? Is it not for me like can I not like decide where my fences go actually? Or can I just like place it in free mode? Like so, and then decide on the fences anyway? Yes, I want to customize this. Oh yeah, so I can. All right, so we can actually like pick out an area where we like want to do that. Actually go like this. And then we go all the way up to the hedges. And then down towards our sheep barn. Yeah, I think I want to make sure that it is perfectly aligned with the hedge like this. And then it goes back behind the sheep barn, like so. And then we can actually like do it like this, right? Yes. Is it built now? Because this looks kind of wrong. This doesn't look like real fences, or is it? Wait. If I click here. Okay. So this seems to be like the real thing, but kind of looks odd to me. Doesn't look like it should look like this. But maybe it is. Maybe this is like how it looks for sheep barns, sheep pastures, I mean. But yeah, now we have a bit of space here. Can we actually see how many we can get in here? Oh yeah, 29. So we need water. We have no meadow. We need food. So first of all, let's actually get a water truck. So we will buy the cheapest one. This is enough for us. Can we like change the color? Yeah, we can, but it's only the rim color. So we will take it as is in white. And then we will pick that up. collect some water on the way, and then I think I want to like use this tractor to get a bit of hay as well. Let's do the hay first, actually. So we should have hay in our silo, right? And we need about 3k. Maybe, yeah, let's pick up 4k actually. I think. Start filling. Hey, we have 12,000 left, so that's not a lot. Oof, I need to be quick with the. Yeah, now we can. We should be able to like dump hay over here, right? Or is it actually the other spot? Like over there? No, it has to be here, right? Unload here. That's not working. Why not? Why is it not working? Why is the... I hate trailers, honestly. It's so difficult to drive these. But why can I like put hay over here? What's happening? Why is it not working? Oh, now it's working. So it needs to be like closer to... Okay, I see. Yeah, it should take... Yeah, it took exactly 3k. Yeah, 3k. And then the rest can go... Maybe we should actually remove this tree as well. It's kind of in the way. So the rest of the hay can actually like go here. Let's actually drive up to this. Like so. And then we can dump that here. This should fill up. Okay, yeah, it's... Wait. Can I like dump all of it? Actually cannot be performed here. Well, let's put it back into the silo then, I guess. And then, yeah, I need to think about if I want to remove that tree in front of us there. Because it's like kind of annoying if we like need to move around here. And I still like want to make sure that I have like a proper path. We'll look into that as well. Alright, so actually like park this over here. And then we will take our big tractor and collect the water tank from the shop. And then we fill up the water. Right, so we collected our water tank from the shop. Now we need to like find a proper spot where you can actually like fill it. I think this might actually work over here. We go like, oof, okay, maybe it's not a good idea. This looks more bumpy than I expected it to be, honestly. Maybe this part of the, yeah, this part of the cliffs should be a bit more gentle. But yeah, we can fill the tank, right? Like this. Okay, like we need to find a proper way to do this. Maybe I actually will restructure the map at this point. To make this a bit more of a gentle slope for us. Like deleting the rocks, etc. To make it a bit easier for us to like refill water. Or we could look into like... Maybe there's something like rain collection. I'm not sure if this is actually in the game. Where we can like collect rainwater, and then we can like supply our farm with like... Or we could like have a well. Is that something that is possible? Oh, I need to look into that. This sounds exciting. If we can like actually put a well, we could make it like another like landmark of our farmyard. So this could be actually quite interesting. But for now we have collected the rainwater. Oh, while I'm here, let me quickly fix something. So we tried out to like remove the hedges with like plowing and making a field, and it obviously kind of didn't work. So yeah, we need to like fix this again, like so. All right. And I wanted to look at something else while we are at it. I want to add concrete actually. Is it this the right one? No. No. Guess we take this one then. To actually make a bit of a concrete path over here. Especially for like where this like road markings are on the floor. I kind of like it when it is like it's like a bit more industrial looking with these things on the floor. It's like not natural anyway. So yeah, I prefer this to be the way. Actually, can we draw over here? Put down a bit more grass, like so. Yep. And then I think we will actually like add some brushes over here. So yep, looks good. Looks good to me. So this one is still a bit ugly in terms of how it's leveled. So we will we'll go edit a bit, and then I'm not sure how to make it flat and like a nice ramp, like so. I mean, it's a bit better, I think. It's honestly a bit difficult to like work with the tools in the game, in my opinion at least. Obviously, if you're like more comfortable with them, this might actually be a lot easier. But for me at least, it is a bit difficult to like handle all of the tools. It's like sometimes a bit annoying. So we should be able to like dump the water over here, right? Okay, so we filled up. Let's take a look actually. So we have food, we have water, we don't have meadow yet, but hopefully this will grow soon. We have actually a few like concrete patches in our meadow. Not too beautiful, but I think it might actually be realistic that there's like sometimes like not the exact perfect shaped things, and you have like other ground types mixing it up. So can I actually move these? So I can only sell them. How do I actually move them? Transport to. So there's no way of for me to like move them, right? Or do I get that right? Or am I like missing something? How do I get them to like go here? Wait, let's actually see. Oh, it's R in this game. Actually buy one sheep. So we will buy one of these. So there is a possibility for the sheep to actually be here. It is finished and it is working for a sheep. So how do we like move them? Do I actually need like this animal trailer thing? This might actually be the only thing that I'm borrowing because I don't feel it. 2 pieces of horses. 13 pieces of sheep. Yeah. So this might be the only thing that I'm considering that I might just borrow it to be done with this. Because like I kind of find it stupid that I'm. Wait, can I actually like carry them over? No, I cannot pick them up. This is kind of stupid, honestly, because obviously in real life you to move sheep. What is this distance? Maybe 20 meters. To move sheep 20 meters, you don't need like a vehicle. You can just like tell them go there and guide them towards the new pasture. Obviously, in general, sheep are like moved across like alpine regions and across streets and stuff like that. I mean, it's maybe just limitations of the game that it is made this way, but then obviously give me the option that I can do it in the menus. I can just move them in the menus. Actually, I will Google that real quick since I can't believe this is true. Okay, I Googled it. This can't be true. They forgot to add this option in the menus. This is fucking crazy to me. Crazy is that. I mean, maybe it should be that you like you are limited to like moving it on the same piece of land in the menus, and otherwise you kind of need like the animal trailer. But fuck this! Come on, this is like stupid. And now I need like an animal trailer to move sheep 20 meters. That's like so stupid. Maybe I will get a mod for this. I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided, but yeah, kinda. This kind of stuff like tells me, how can you forget this as a developer? Maybe it is like an intended choice so that you cannot move animals unless you have an animal trailer. But then again, yeah, this is kind of stupid. At least on the same like piece of farmland, you should be able to like move them between pasture and barn, yeah, freely. All right. So yeah, we kind of theoretically we solved our sheep reproduction problem. We will just move some of the sheep over here, and then if the sheeps reproduce in the barn, we will have space for the new arrivals. Yeah, kind of like that. Kind of like that we expanded into a pasture behind the barn. I'm actually thinking about like removing some of the bushes over here, because they are like, yeah, obviously clipping through the walls is one thing, but they kind of like distract from the view on the pasture. Then again, there's like this fence anyway. Yeah, I'm not too happy with the customization options, but again, this game is obviously not about animals. It's more about farming. So I kind of get that the developer has to like make sacrifices in that regard. Okay, great. But this is like a really cool expansion. I really like that. I think we will keep the tree for now. Maybe if it gets too annoying for me in the future, I will just cut it down. But for now, I think I will keep it. And I think we will spend the rest of the money on the new piece of land, just to make sure that we are not spending it on something else, that we are not allowed to do it per the rules of our challenge. And obviously, I want to like own the land as well. Quickly, before we do that, let me check if there's like anything planted. In that case, I might make a different decision and might buy another piece of land. Oh, it seems like there's nothing planted. So this is pretty good. It's a fresh start for us. So we will buy this piece of land. Wait, are we actually blocking the road? Oh, this is not good. Let me... Yeah, okay, we are actually blocking the road. Yeah, so... thing is, I want to buy this piece of land now. First, that I don't forget. Second, that we don't spend the money on other stuff. We obviously have a bit more of a balance compared to what we had before, but again, this like woodworking is not an exact science, and honestly, I don't care. It's fine. We are not like making insane amounts of money right now with that, and most of the payments, most of the money will go into the payments of the loan anyway. But yeah, in general, I like want to make sure that we have a place for our sheeps, and that is what we already did. And then we can now think about what we want to plant. Oh, this is in the air. Oh, they're actually eating. This is cool. So the developer put in the work to like make this like an actual detail, which I find quite cool, that they are coming over to this like yeah, I don't know what is it called, like the thing where you put the hay in and then they can actually eat. I wonder if they actually do drink as well. Let me fix the ground a bit. Maybe we pick this height like this, and then we smooth this out a bit. So this is a bit high still. Maybe if I ever start like a proper farm project again, where I want to like make the farm look good as well. Oh, still, yeah. I will just like flatten the entire thing before I even start, so that that we don't have any of these issues. This could be a rough edge right now, so we will lift the ground a bit over here as well. So like this should be fine, right? We should be able to like drive here and then dump the stuff over there. Should work. Okay. Yeah. Again, I kind of like this detail. It's like quite cool. Let's quickly take a look at our fields, and they should all like be quite barren in the winter. What is the calendar saying? So in February we could plant cotton. We won't do that. In March we could plant grass. We don't want to do that. We could plant oats. Oats is interesting for us. Onions. Yeah, I need to look into that. This is like new to this map, I think. So I might want to look into that and decide if I want to do it on my farm right now. Or if we like, maybe this is one of the last projects we do. And this might be something that we actually do on field number 2. Where we cut this field in half and then this part becomes onions. Because I assume onions are not easy to farm. They are like not something like grain where you like put in a... You put on a combine harvester on the field, and then it's basically done in 10 minutes. I assume it takes a long time to like actually collect them and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll look into that. But onions, since it is special to this map, might be something that I want to do, especially as part of the challenge for this map. And then I think this part of the field will stay grass forever to like feed our sheep. And then over here, so this is canola, the field number 4. Field number 3 could be actually wheat. We could do wheat, right? Yeah. We could do wheat here. We could do oats on 24. And then we have canola, wheat, oats. And then we could do grass over here. And then onions or maybe soybeans, I'm not sure yet, over there. Soybeans are always interesting to me as well. They are starting in April. Kind of like these because they are making a lot of money and they are easy to collect. So I like them. But I think we need a planter for these, right? So maybe we are not doing this. Since our machinery, if we look at it right now, it's... Wait. This one? So it does... I think this is wheat, barley, oats, canola, long grain rice, radish, grass, peas, and spinach. And so there's no soybeans. We need like a planter to do that. And I don't think we want to do that. So yeah, we pick from these two to actually plant to make our life a bit easier. All right. So yeah, I think this is the plan. So this one will stay grass at least for one more harvest. What is the latest of these that we can actually plant? Barley is planted in September. Oats is close, so oats will be the new field for sure. When is wheat actually planted? Oh, it's in September as well. We could do... Oh, we can't. Or is sorghum one of them? I don't think so. I don't think we can plant this. Well, I think we will just do like oats on the new field and then barley or wheat on field number 3. This one. Yep, I think this is the way we want to go. And then actually once we have like wheat or barley or stuff like that, we can actually look into like chickens as well. So this might be something I want to do. Yep. All right. So got distracted for a bit. What I wanted to look at was the contract, and we actually need to Need to jump time a bit. Wait, like this. Let's quickly speed up time, and we will look at the contracts later in the day to see if there's like something fast and easy. Ideally fertilizing, but I don't think you can do that in January. So yeah, we'll look into that, and then the earliest we can plant is like March, and then we will plant field number 24. I think this is the play. So if we only can plant at the basically at the end of the year, like wheat and barley, this means we could do 2 more harvests on our grass fields, right? This should make sense in this way. Let me quickly reduce time. So what are the contracts saying? So we got more plowing contracts. And we got one cultivating one, but it's so far away again. So we don't do these. I think we will just skip them, yes. Other than that, I'm pretty happy. Again, we need to figure out how to move the sheep. Actually, yeah, let me test that. I will borrow an element trailer like this one. I said we won't borrow stuff, but or lease stuff, but I will make an exception here because yeah, this is kind of stupid in my opinion that we are not able to move our sheep from a barn to our pasture that is 20 meters away. So yeah, I make an exception for this. We will collect the animal trailer and we will see if that works for like moving the stuff. And I think we will put all of the young ones on the pasture and keep our big sheep in the barn. I'm not sure if the young ones, I assume they are not fertile, so they cannot reproduce. And we want to make sure that if we get reproduction, obviously the mummies are in the warm barn in the winter, and all of the already teenage, I say, but I mean like 2 to 3 month old lambs can chill out in the pasture. Probably during winter, none of the sheep are actually standing on the pasture, and all of them are in the barn. But then again, this is like a very mild winter, right? So there's like no snow and stuff like that. 7 degrees outside should be fine for sheep, especially if they have wool. And then we will keep the mother sheeps in the barn to produce more of the lambs. And then hopefully they grow up fast, and then we can maybe populate both of the pasture and the barn with sheep, and then make sure that we actually sell off the overload. Not sure how you. So how do I do that? Do I just like drive it up close? Open animal dialog. Okay, I still don't get how do I move them. Huh. Let's get 3 of each. Ah, move to trailer. Okay. Move to trailer. So then these 3 of each, move to trailer. 3 of each, move to trailer. And then these ones. Wait, why is it no longer available? Is it full already? Or maybe it is full actually. So then we should be able to like deliver these over here. Open dialog. Okay, we move all of them over there. Okay, and now we need to pick up the, I think the last one were the black smallies, right? We need to pick them up as well, and then make sure that we put them over. Wait. Yep, this one. Move the trailer. Yep. All right. So now we can we just return this? Where is it? This one. Leasing cost. Yeah. Return it. Okay. So hopefully in the future when we sell off sheep, we can just do that without the transport. So here's enough space now. It's 13 out of 29. And then over here it is 20 out of 32. I'm not sure how reproduction works in this game, but I assume each of the big ones can actually get children. So we have 3 of each, right? Sheep barn. 3, 6, 9, 12. So yeah. So the maximum is actually 12, I think, if each of them is actually giving birth to a new lamb. Alright. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. So we resolved our mistake. Next time I will do that, I will obviously remember that there's like reproduction and we leave a bit of space for the new ones. And then now we can actually... Wait, this is a sheep? It looks kind of odd. It looks a bit like a cow. Maybe I'm tripping. But yeah, these are like 2 months old, right? So yeah, they have 0 reproduction, so they are not doing it. This one has no reproduction either. This one is a new one anyway, right? Maybe we should get a mate for it. Let's do that quickly. What do we want? We want like a mix between black and white, right? Or do we get just a brown one? Yeah, let's do a mix. Let's get one of these. How do I buy? Yes. Okay, so now let's take a look. No, still no reproduction. Not sure why. So this one has 0 health as well. So it is like I said, if they spawn in, they will have 0 health, and then they will gain health for probably over 1 month or 2 months, as soon as they like start eating and getting water and stuff like that. So again, I'm not sure when the reproduction starts, but this one is at least a bit more healthy. Okay, cool. Let's yeah, what do we want to do? Let's quickly check on food again one more time. So this one is full. I think this one is filled up as well, right? We did that. This one is basically full as well, yeah. Okay. Alright. Then we advance. I think we might actually like skip most of February anyway, because yeah, we kinda can't do anything. Maybe we can do a contract actually. Let's actually sleep until noon and see if there's like any new contracts for us. Oh, and we need to like repay a bit of our debt. Let's repay 10k again. And let's look at what we have in our sheep pasture, if there's like enough water and stuff like that. So how much did we... Okay, we basically used nothing. Like 400 food and 200, even less than 200 water. So there is actually like reproduction going on now. So these two are reproducing. And wait, is he dead? No. They are all like weird. Kind of looks a bit scary when they are like on the ground like that. I mean, they are basically just chilling, I assume. Their health is 100%, so they can't be dying. But still looks a bit scary. What the fuck is happening here? I love it when games have bugged graphics like that. That's actually insane. Okay, so these big sheep have 100% health, 60% reproduction rate, and the offspring is in 2 months. So we will see in 2 months what's happening. All right, but food and water should be fine, and we can like look into that in the next month and like maybe refill the water for this one. Not sure yet. All right, let's quickly check our fields. But there should probably nothing. There's nothing happening here. Yep, it's the same state. Same state. Nothing on here anyway. Okay, and then we can look at the contracts. So we have another plowing one. We can sow cotton. No, we can't because we cannot sow this. Cultivating. It's a small field. It's still quite a bit away. But we might actually still do that contract just to get a little bit of income this month. So let's quickly get our plow. Not plow, it's cultivating, right? Yeah, our cultivator. And then we will start this contract real quick while I think about what I want to do. Oops. Oh wait, before we do that, I actually want to check on something. How much wool did we produce right now? Wait, it's the same weight. How? Wasn't it 400 kg last month? How the fuck is that possible? And this one? So this one is 64 kilograms. So like we need to remember that 464. And then I will look at it next month again to see if there's like any changes. If it doesn't change, I think there's like a bug or we are missing something. Actually, let's fold this up while we are driving. And then can we take a shortcut? Should we? Let's just follow the road. Oops. And then we can drive in. And then our trusty worker will do the job anyway. Alright, wait, is it not using the air worker? Why not? Field not found. Wait, am I on the wrong... Oh, I haven't picked up the contract. I'm stupid. Accept contract, yes. Now it should work, right? Yes. Alright, so we will watch our worker do a little bit of field work over here. This should be actually quite quick with this like large, fast cultivator that we are currently using, the mod. And then, yeah, I think I will do a quick time lapse, and then you can then we see each other once this AI worker is finished. Okay, alright. So I think we will advance now. We did everything we could. We are not like doing these like long contracts or like on the other side of the map. This one we can't do anyway. So yeah, let's just advance and then we will look into what we can do next. Let me quickly check. So we are going to March. March would allow us to actually plant oats. Let's do 8:30 again. How long we sleep? I think this is better, so that we have a bit more time to actually plant. Let's see. All right, 8:30 in the morning. First thing in the morning, we should repay a bit of our loan. Let's repay another 10K. And then we want to like look at the fields, I think. Let's first look at this grass field, yeah. Oh wait, let's first look at how our sheeps are doing. So this pallet is 400 kilo. Yeah, it's 400 kilograms. So maybe I was like tripping and missing the second pallet next to it. But yeah, this is basically the maximum, 400 kilograms of wool. So they have about half of their food. That's fine. And then these ones, yeah, still enough food, enough water. Oh, we actually have meadow again. That's crazy. And the sheeps are getting bigger. Wait, is it already time for offspring now? Offspring in 1 month. No, it's not. Okay. Alright, so then quickly get to our grass field. Oh yeah, it's growing again. I see it already. 3 out of 4. So the upper one should be 2 out of 4, right? And we should like... Do we actually want to sync them? I'm not sure if I want to actually sync them, since I'm not sure if this is good. 2 out of 4, yeah, it's growing. And then let's take a look at the field number 4. Yeah, it's 4 out of 9 now. Awesome. So we want to plant 3. No, we want to plant 24. And we will do that with oats, is what I said, right? I think we wanted oats. So let's do that. Let's actually set this up. The planter should be usable by this one, right? We need to get out of the way of this one. So we should be able to get... It's not a planter, it's a seeder, right? I'm sorry. Always get these two mixed up. I think planting is when you like plant a living plant into the ground, like soybeans. It's like a plant that is actually put into the ground, or like potatoes. I think is a plant as well. And then seeder is basically just the seed from the plant the year before, right? This is how I think it works. So we select the seeds. We want to select oat. We double check in the calendar. Can we actually plant oats? Where is it? Yes, we can. So we do that and go. Let's let the AI worker do this. Meanwhile, we can take a look at the contracts actually. So bale wrapping, we can't do that. Cultivating, we can, but it's yeah, a bit far away from my taste. Fertilizing, this one is really quick, but it's paying very low. So we don't do that. Let's actually skip forward a bit of time. And so we will go to like, say 2 p.m., maybe 3 p.m. And then we will look at the contracts again, I think. And if we can't find a good contract, we will just like do one of the ones that are like not paying too much. And the other tractor will be used for me to like collect more water, fill up the barn and the pasture with like more hay. I think this is the stuff we want to do if we cannot get any good contracts. But I hope for like very good contracts now, just something we can cultivate and something we can plow, which will pay us like hopefully around 10-15K each, so we can get a bit of money. Oh nice, it's raining, that's good. I like the rain. Yep. So this is the plan for March, I think. Just like I was considering actually thinking about the production buildings to make fabric and cloth, but I think it's not yet at the point where it's worth it because the wool production is still quite limited, so we don't do that. So let's take a look at the contracts again. But is it actually like refreshing? I'm not sure how you can. But it says new. Can I like refresh them myself? Wait, let me quickly check that. I will just take this contract so that we have something to do. Wait, how long is this cultivating one taking? It's taking 18 minutes. I think the sowing of our field, which is like quite large, will take more than 18 minutes. So we will accept this contract, and then we go back and we say new. Wait, anything happening? Huh. What happens if we say clear? Oof. So it cleared all of them, and then we can say new. Oh, now it's populating them again. Okay, I see. It's like very slow. I'm pressing constantly the button, but it's not happening. So yeah, I don't know. So I think we will just do the fertilizing one as well. Let's pick this one up. So if cultivating and fertilizing, we will do the fertilizing one with this one, with this tractor. I think the fertilizer may be in the wrong direction. Let's see if we can still get it. Oh, this one will be annoying without the counterweight as well. Maybe we should get a second counterweight. Or maybe we should have used this tractor actually to pull the seeder and have the other one that has a natural counterweight to it. Yeah, it's adding it. Okay. Alright, so we arrived at our field. Let's double check if this is actually one that we need to fertilize. Yeah, it is. So we will give our AI this job. Then we will take our other tractor. Actually, make sure that we attach our cultivator. Alright, we are almost there. The route that I took was definitely not ideal. I got stuck in a bunch of trees. But yeah, I kind of like prefer shortcuts, especially when your usual way is leading you around the map like this. So you will do this contract as well. Yeah, kind of don't want to show the same time lapse again where we like cultivate a field. So we will skip that and we will actually like, yeah, probably we will do a cut, but yeah, on our like own field is coming along quite good. So we are already like yeah, maybe like 10% down with like the seeding. It's actually quite big, so seeing it now, I'm considering if I should like cut it in half in the future, since yeah, it's actually again quite large. And if we like plant half of it in March and then the other half in, say, I don't know, August for canola or something like that, this might actually be a bit better. I prefer to have it like a bit more split across the entire year than entire like season calendar, and then combine it with like contracts. So yeah, we will do a cut, and then I will see you back in a second when this is done. So actually, I'm returned just a few minutes later because this tractor was done, or the AI worker rather, was done with the contract at 42, or we should collect this instantly so that we are not forgetting it. I decided to drive to the shop to actually pick up this the rest of the fertilizer you have over here. It's not that much, but still, now we finally have this gone from the yard of this vehicle shop. Now we will drive back to the farm. We will like set our fertilizer spreader aside, and then I will look into like actually providing hay and water to my sheep. While yeah, AI worker C is still working on sowing our field, and AI worker H is still working on the cultivating contract. And I think, let me quickly double check, there are no new contracts. I think we can press new again. Oh, there's actually something happening now. So there's a new fertilizing contract showing up, but we already did this one, so we are not doing it again. This would be cheating in my opinion. So yeah, I hope we have a bit more variety and a bit larger like choice in contracts in other months. But this month is kind of a bit dry, to be honest. Yeah, let's put down the fertilizer spreader up here, like in this location, and then we will pick up, I think, the water first, and see how much we can fill into the pasture. Oh, it is empty. Wait, what? I didn't even notice. Why is it empty? Did it like take the water? Wait, what? Okay, I'm a bit confused. I thought we have like 500 left. Didn't we have 500 left? Okay, I'm a bit confused. Anyway, we will fill up again. And then we will return to the farm and fill up the water. I'm not sure if you can actually fill up from here. Is that correct? Let's see what happens. Not sure where it did fill it. Not in this pasture. Did it fill it into the silo? Let me check. This would be kind of dumb. Oh, I cannot pick it up again. Wait. This is annoying. Okay, I kind of like need to collect water again then. So I'm here with fresh water again. Yeah, it kind of seems like it dumps this into the silo, which obviously is not what I want to do. So let's try to like drive this very close to this to the pasture. Like here. And then dump over here. Yeah, now it should be in the correct place. Actually, like, park this over here. And let's take a look real quick. Yep, that's correct. Alright, let's quickly take the water to the side over here. I will drive a small curve like this. And now we get the trailer, and we actually like try to fill up on hay as well. And let me quickly check the productions. Productions. Oh yeah, so there is water in there. So this is where the water went. Yeah, okay. So yeah, we kind of like need to make sure that we don't do that. Inactive, missing material. Let's deactivate this. So all of them should be inactive now, right? Yeah. So we will make sure that we actually save a bit of grass in the future, since we basically plan to cut our grass fields like once or twice, and then we will actually not have them anymore. This should be enough. So let's refill our pasture. Okay, now it shows me to dump hay. I don't know. It's kind of like weird. Maybe this trailer is just like too long and it's not showing it properly or something like that. But obviously this is fucking annoying me. Yeah, so it is at the position where the symbol is for like yeah, this the third symbol, like this one. I'm not sure what to call it, but it looks kind of like food. So now we dump the hay over here as well, and then the rest of it goes back into the silo. So yeah, yeah, I need to check on how much hay we have actually left. Yeah, okay, 6k liters of hay. This is the plenty. So yeah, we should definitely get to next month. Next month we get another harvest. So yeah, this should be fine. This should be fine. All right. So we recovered or like refilled the the pasture. We refilled the barn. And now we are basically waiting for the contracts to finish and for our field to be finished. And as you can see, this will actually take quite a bit of time still. And this one, yeah, I'm not sure what he's doing there. All right, he's doing good. So this should be finished soon, but this will take still quite a long time, I think. So yeah, we might actually like skip here. I'm not too sure. While we are recording this right now, actually, we are hitting the 2 hour. So while we are recording this right now, we're actually hitting the 2 hour mark on my recording. So some of this, what you just saw, is obviously in episode 8, or like rather episode 9 then, I think. Because, yeah, I'm not sure on how much we can actually cut. But we will definitely have a cut. If everything until this point fits into episode 8, we will do that, and then the cut would be right now. Alright, so thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, it would be nice if you like and subscribe. See you on the next one. Bye bye.